Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. Hope you're doing fantastically well on this very fine Monday night. We are live for your Red and White show. I know it's been a while since we've done a Red and White show. And it seems ages since we've done one, but we are back with it. So I hope you're all doing well. We've got two people watching at the minute, so hello to you both. Do get your comments coming in. No need to panic. And door actually jumped on quality, absolute quality, absolutely quality. There you go, though, Mr. Door. Don't forget, Door, out what a treat earlier to you. But didn't know need to panic from the Reds. Didn't know Shannon that because I think one bad result against Bournemouth didn't know need to panic because I think fair enough. Second half it weren't the best. I mean, just all over the pitch. But you know what? We don't have bad games. We are. I mean, how many times could you say that on the Super Coupe that we will have a bad game? Not often, so I really ain't panicking or no need to worry. So I will say that because I think this season, I mean, bar Saturday and probably first game, we've actually played really well. So I think all these keyboard warriors, all these fans that don't go to games that often, I think they're just panicking. They're just saying all this and all that, and so just saying that we aren't good enough. We are good enough. You have to say it like it is. Like sort of the season, well, sort of pre-season, we had pretty much a light squad. We hadn't had a really strong squad. It needed a lot of rebuilding, needed a lot of things put together because a lot of our players left. So but they weren't necessarily that we needed to rebuild and put a squad together. I just feel like that a lot of people are just putting two and two together with it. So, unfortunately, I'm not. It's my birthday game actually, Leeds away. So, shame I'm not going. But you going, Jake? Let us know if you are going Leeds away, guys. Um, but it's just one of them ones. Yeah, Leeds probably will be a tough game. We actually had that, especially at Ellen Road, and they are quite strong at home. So didn't know Finney, specialising terrible defence. Thing is, right, everyone going from it saying everyone's going from last season saying it's a great war, Nottingham, man saying it's terrible defence. You just don't become a terrible defence overnight. Didn't know share that. Obviously, get your comments coming in, keeping tennis, but you don't become a terrible defence overnight. The quality is different from the championship. Didn't know share that. We all knew that the quality in the Premier League will be unreal because it is a better league. But we don't just become a terrible defence overnight. So I think if we do, then there ain't no point playing. So that's why I do think, yeah, fair enough, they are probably being a lot more exposed at things because it is the matter of league, but we don't turn into a terrible defence. Super Cooper will be getting looking at what happened on Saturday and last couple of games, and will be drilling things into them and getting them back, going back to the Great War Nottingham that we know. So keep your comments coming in as per usual. Tell us what you think in the chat as well. What the Finny, tell us what you think in chat. Do you think we need to move to a 4-2-3-1 or 4-3-3 or 4-4-2? Do you feel like that we need to change things? Obviously, a lot of things being said about us not paying out, and that's right. Obviously, people tried it 3 games now. When you gone Johnson, good right, and Lingard. Well, look, the front two with Lingard and good right. What 2 games with Lingard, good right, and Johnson, and fair enough. You've seen patches of good in the play, but they're not out and out strikers. But you know what? Things will come together. There ain't no need to panic. Especially I say yes, over that we move. Obviously, we move to the Premier League. graduation had, and yeah, the team we have got the job. We outside of that, the team got the job. You can't expect um, us to be like Barcelona and for the Rome built in a day. So yeah, it showed that the team got to gel and the team got to be get to know each other games. Yeah, a lot of criticism was we're not playing a striker. A lot of criticism saying that you should be playing Fuller. I see why I went with that centre midfield too. I tried that, but obviously it proved it couldn't work. So two person leaning on the job at the minute, basically with the new squad. He's trying to find that right blend and that right mix. Obviously Nikki, O'Brien, Mangala being injured not helped, because obviously all of them will be starters, but that's the thing, Cooper's learning on the job, and yeah, fair enough, in the Premiership you won't get that enough time to finish, but he is learning on the job and he is finish. And they always saying that, can I sign you down on free transfer? Some chicken and the parents on show tonight, and I agree. Um, so, but yeah, right side of that, the team got to gel, like Greg said, and that the team got to be built, and this one got to be built right side of that. Um, there's no doubt about that. To be fair, so keep your comments coming in. And should we be playing a 4-2-3-1? Should we be playing a 4-3-3, or should we be going at that 4-4-2 and playing Dennis and Aroni up front? I mean, why shouldn't we? Why shouldn't we be doing it? And we are sponsored by Lucasade today, so but yeah, really ain't panicking, really ain't thinking about things. Um, so pretty much so that we need to keep on going forward. Keep comments coming in, though, guys, and some chicken and more apprentices on the channel. Can sign me. So, yeah. Obviously we have got Leeds now next week today. Will be extremely tough test against them. And it is at Ellen Road, so I do think things will be a lot more different for them. Take something in chat as well about the transfer window. Are you happy with the signings? Are you happy with the amount of people that we have bought in this summer? Because we have bought a lot of players in over the transfer window that in which we needed to, because obviously the swap depth and all that, we needed to really strengthen what we needed to do. So that side, but I mean, some of the signings that we have made are good, and I think a lot of people do miss on that as well, because when you come to a new country and that, people not used to the quality and that. We have bought O'Brien Toffolo from the Championship. Obviously, they're not used to the standards on the Premiership, and they are probably being cut out. So, I think the fan base is a lot of them, especially keyboard warriors, are panicking. A lot of them are thinking that we're turning into a bad side. We're not turning into a bad side. We really ain't. I think we are a lot more thinny, and it will be showing, but I think there's a lot of optimism and to go forward now. I think things will get better outside of that. Well, I've got 7 people watching live at the minute, so it's quite nice to get live as well, because I haven't been doing a lot of live at the minute. Patch Adams saying we need to play with a striker, but to expect anywhere in the end, so it's not good enough. That is why we tried to sign Mbappe Patricia. I probably pronounced that one. Sam Series is best whack we got at club outside that. I don't get why we're not playing him. Anyway, he's another one for me. Came to a new country. Um, he's probably not used to the pace and all that of in this game. Right, outside of that, I think we're judging a player who's not been here 5 minutes, and that um been finished. So that's what I do think to that one. Not saying that it's not good enough. I'm just saying he's not been in this game too much, so I have that much of a chance to actually play. So Jimmy saying coming US got we chucked it away on Saturday, but this season is still early days. Let not all that negative. Definitely, you know what, Jimmy, you just smashed it on the nail for me. Yeah, we chucked it away, but we shouldn't be negative already. It ain't no sign of that. It is early days, and that the squad is really should be starting to get there with and that hopefully, and that I can't. I mean, I agree with this comment from Jimmy. I really do. Couldn't have put it any more better. So keep comments coming in, guys. We've got 5 people watching live at the minute, 4 on YouTube and 1 on Twitch. So keep comments coming in. But what Jimmy just put in that chat, I couldn't agree anymore. So, but yeah. I mean, it is right. It is right with what I said. That shouldn't be negative just yet. I mean, it's a couple of games into the season, and we are getting there. Jimmy said we waited over a quarter of a decade to be back in the top flight. It was never going to be easy, but we should enjoy the ride now. Definitely. You couldn't have banned it on any more better than you have done, Jimmy. That we have waited a while, and I don't know if our fan base just expected things to be like perfect straight away, or um, that we shouldn't be, because we should be enjoying the ride, and that we should be able to really push on with. And enjoy the moments whilst we can, um, in which we should be, because it has been a while since we have been in the Premier League, and that we should be enjoying the experience of it instead of jumping on the back straight away and being as negative as we are. So you are right with what you said. So, but yeah, really true for that comment there. I think there are things to be built on. There are. I think we will all get better as time go on. I just think it will probably take that bit a while for us to finish. Don't forget as well, we haven't had an international break yet. Normally it's one now, but obviously that been put back to the end of September. So obviously the players have been playing near enough bar 2 weeks. They've done that Saturday, Tuesday, Saturday, Wednesday. So we have been playing quite a lot of games in a short space of time. So the players not really had the chance to probably finish. Look at Lodi, he probably had what 1, 2, 4 days training with the squad. So you can't expect us to be like that. The players need to be training, and the players need to be getting used to each other in training. And I think when the players start to learn each other games, then I think we will get better with it. Like Shadow that. So nothing to really panic. Keep comments coming in as per usual. Obviously, a lot going off at the minute with Finny, but I think Forest will be built quite easily, and I think that we will be a lot more better. Jim was saying, what I don't like is the sports media saying we signed too many players, but also you're supposed to do when you win promotion to the Premier League with bunch of lane. Definitely. I mean, we all knew that we needed to strengthen because we're not we're not at the squad. I mean, like you just said there, but getting promotion to the Premier League with bunch of loanies, we needed to strengthen. A lot of them didn't stay, and that we needed to been in the place that we needed to build, and that obviously there's all the pundits, everyone, they don't understand what we know, and they're not understanding that we needed to strengthen like we did, and we needed to be in the place that we needed to. So I couldn't agree any more on that, Jimmy. You nailed it on the nail for me. That we needed to strengthen, that we needed to build. Then again, obviously, when the media side of things get used to that, then the better. But obviously, they get paid just to say things that they want the public to say and think, and they don't understand what we know. So, yeah, but yeah, it is what it is. 6 people watching at the minute, so hope you're enjoying it as per usual. Um, but yeah, I mean, we move forward. There ain't no need to panic. There ain't no need to actually be panicking at all. We will get there. That's had that. And I think Dawson, when you go to a away game, if I get a ticket now, because obviously we order ticket things as they are, I can't seem to get a ticket unless we go executive and doing it that way. If we're being honest with you, it'd be hard to get a away ticket nowadays, especially with the thing. And with my work schedule, it weren't any need for me to pay that much money if I weren't going to do that much. If we're being honest, yeah. I'm lucky enough to get home games off. So, but yeah, I mean, hopefully I will get to a away game sooner rather than later, sometime soon. But it's hard to get a ticket at the minute for away games. We've done doing that in 5 minutes every time. So, um, but yeah, I think when we get there, we'll all get there with this team and this squad. And we all behind Super Cooper on the channel. So, thanks for everything in the chat. Oh, as well, be sure. Jimmy saying no matter how desperate things may sometimes bad this season, just remind one another that we're 2 divisions above Derby. Absolute quality. Absolute quality, that is. Loving it, Jimmy. Loving it. But yeah, couldn't agree anymore because that is absolute quality. Last couple of minutes to get your comments coming in. Tell us what you think. If you guys have any opinions on things. But yeah, I mean, I think we're outside of that first can get there. Patsy has been to more home games than you have this year, though. Oh, hey, what? One more. Here we go, the banter. Loving the banter patch. Loving absolute quality. But don't been to more away against me this season, so it swings and roundabouts. With that. But yeah, much out of that. Tell us what you think in the chat, and actually thank you for watching, guys, and goodbye.